in the United States. In Kerrville, you could tour the Mooney Airplane Company, the producers of world-renowned, high-performance single-engine aircraft. Or visit Sela Ranch to understand the challenges of good ranching practices in the Texas Hill Country. This amazing area has been transformed from a dry, denuded landscape to a rich ecosystem of springs and wildlife. The ranch even boasts the creation of an artificial bat cave. Tourist caves and wild caves lie beneath the Texas Hill Country. Explore them on your own, or take Congress-organized field trips during the day or evening. Several outstanding show caves can be reached in just 2 hours from the ICS. One option is the spectacular Caverns of Sonora, famous for amazing helictites and decorated passages. Natural Bridge Caverns near San Antonio features interesting geology, big rooms, and large lovely speleothems. It offers a wild cave tour as well as a traditional show cave tour. Cave Without a Name near Bernie displays beautiful speleothems, large and small, as well as an active stream passage. Guides will take cavers through a variety of wild caves during the ICS. Bring your wetsuit to visit Honey Creek Cave. At 32 kilometers, it's the longest cave in Texas and has some of the state's finest swimming passages. Kickaboo Caverns has the tallest columns in Texas and a rich history. Deep Cave provides friendly caving in a three-dimensional maze and many delicate speleothems. Other possible trips include Robber Baron Cave, a labyrinth that is sure to challenge cavers, and Devil's Sinkhole, which is one of the deepest pits in Texas and includes the state's largest room. Powell's Cave is the second longest cave in Texas, with over 20 kilometers of entertaining maze and a 3-kilometer long stream. Millions of bats make their homes in Texas caves during the warmer months. Almost every evening, the ICS will offer trips to see some of the world's largest bat colonies fly out of the caves in the area. Watch 40 million bats fly out of Bracken Bat Cave, the largest bat colony in the world. If birds are more your passion, consider the bird-watching trip to Lost Maples State Park, followed by a swim in the spring-fed Frio River at Garner State Park. Afterward, dry off to watch the spectacular emergence of Mexican freetail bats from the Devil's Sinkhole. Consider the canoeing and kayaking tour, a day of guided adventure on the beautiful spring-fed Guadalupe River. Several trips will involve cave and karst science. Some will examine the karst aquifers, which are major sources of water for the large metropolitan areas of Austin and San Antonio. A trip to each city will examine the hydrogeology of the Edwards and Trinity aquifers, featuring various springs, sites of pollution, and rock outcrops. If your interest is archaeology, Seminole Canyon contains ancient rock paintings, some of the oldest in North America. Visit Fate Bell Shelter, the masterpiece of the Pecos River Indians, whose flying shamans preside over thousands of colorful pictographs dated as old as 4,000 years. On the return trip, stop at San Felipe Springs in Del Rio, the fourth largest group of springs in Texas. The caves of Texas's Edwards Plateau provide one of the best paleontological records of the past 25,000 years in North America. Visit two very important caves, including Friesenhahn Cave, a den chosen by the fearsome Pleistocene scimitar cat, now extinct. For living cave animals, the Endangered Species Endangered Caves trip will investigate cave invertebrate and salamander biology and their management issues. This will be a great opportunity for biologists and cave managers to see a variety of cave animals and to exchange ideas and methods used to preserve those species and their habitats. Well-planned, longer trips are special features of the ICS. Sign up for various pre-Congress and post-Congress trips to enjoy some of the most impressive sites and caves in the Western Hemisphere. We're proud to offer up a trip unlike any other, the Coast to Coast Tour, which spans the North American continent. The western segment begins in Los Angeles and ends at the ICS in Kerrville. It includes a visit to the Grand Canyon, Carlsbad Caverns, and many other show caves and scenic sites where you can experience cultures unique to the American West. The eastern segment begins in Kerrville and travels to Washington, D.C. It features Mammoth Cave, the longest cave in the world, and many other magnificent caves of the eastern United States. Giant Caves of northern Mexico offers a 5-day trip to the spectacular caves in Nuevo León. Grutas del Palmito and Grutas de Garcia hold the 14th and 15th largest rooms in the world, but do not require vertical expertise. Deep Pits of Mexico is a 12-day field camp in one of the most remarkable karst areas of the world. This trip includes the jungle area around San Luis Potosi, Mexico, and the breathtaking 376-meter deep El Sótano de las Golondrinas, where vertical experience is required. This trip will also showcase the fascinating culture of the Huasteca Potosi people. Continuing south, caving and cave science trips in Mexico, Belize, and Guatemala will inspect regions where caves were explored and used for ceremonies by the ancient Maya for many hundreds of years. Of course, most trips will focus on major karst areas of the United States. We'll try to satisfy all interests: science, diving, vertical, horizontal, difficult, and easy exploration. The United States is honored to be the first country to ever host more than one ICS, and we promise a memorable and rewarding experience. Start making your plans now to visit Texas for the 15th International Congress of Speleology and NSS Convention, July 19th to the 26th, 2009.